I agree with you. I think first of all, I thought Joseph was very active, looked fast. I think for Joseph, a lot of it's just been getting his legs under him, getting his fitness, getting the things that he needs to just repeat high speed running. Because when Joe is sprinting, he just is he's so impactful. For Gabe, I think Gabe is got to evolve a little bit or settle in. I think in the absence of some of the guys that have been missing, Gabe has been looking for the ball at his feet a lot more and trying to be impactful, almost like a playmaker. And I find him maybe overthinking in the game a little bit and not staying to some of his natural tendencies and being more on the move and more of a runner who is trying to get in the box and get to the final actions. I feel like he's trying to impact the game and trying to find the ways to impact the game. But I think too much of it is at his feet. Too much of it is coming backwards to get the ball. And more of it needs to be being dynamic, moving through spaces, moving behind the back line, play to get in the box, play to get to the end line, play for more finishing sort of moments. So again, I think it's been a product of us missing some pieces and him trying to again evolve a little bit in ways that he thinks on the field that he can help the team, and how you apply those solutions sometimes doesn't come off. And I think that's a little bit of what Gabe has been going through, and us trying to get him back into like, don't worry about the playmaking role, let's worry about the getting in the box, let's worry about finishing attacks, let's worry about being dangerous and being dynamic and those kinds of things. So we'll get him back there again. It's just a uh, you know, repositioning him in a way, not on the field positioning, but his mindset and his thought process to prioritize what we need out of him, so that he can get back into sort of that freedom in his mind and doing those types of things. So I think it's a little bit of over analysis and over trying to, again, get the ball and be the playmaker without Ricky. Whereas, at times we don't need him to be the playmaker all the time. We need him to be a guy who's getting chances on goal and setting up others and by being mobile. Because if he's stationary and looking for his feet, the opposition's having an easier time organizing the marking of him, getting numbers around him defensively, right? Making him dribble and dribble backwards instead of being able to drive forward. So things like that. So we've got to help him, and he's got to be thinking, a little bit in a different mindset.
With Joseph back, you think that sort of frees him up a little bit, or sort of
Yeah,
gives him
I
that
mean, I
freedom?
think it helps. It helps. I think, depending on the different ways we could use each of them, they provide some balance and some for each other. Sometimes we're putting them close together to see if they can create together. Sometimes we might put them a little farther apart to see if we can draw more balance and attention maybe to the other side of the field. So there's different ways that we're looking to try to open them up, right? And then there's the how within our midfield group are we going to connect these guys and get them on the balls in ways that we need to help them to be dangerous as well. So it's trying to connect those pieces because we don't have all of the same pieces. So it's being able to find solutions inside of them.